Good morning YouTube, I overslept, I've got a lot to do so I'm going to get straight to it. We're going to start by making sure that the script for today's Game Hammer is right, and then we're going to get straight to filming it so that I'm able to upload it while I'm at a meeting. You can also tell from my voice that the pollen count is really high today, so this is going to be a lot of fun. Okay, this first part, the intro, and I think I'll do the Wicked Witch of the West part as well of the script, requires costumes, so I'll have to dig into my selection of theatrical stuff, which is basically live-action roleplay props and a few Halloween things, plus a couple of bits that are pretty much designed for theatre and stuff like that, just to get the pieces that you need. Nice good cape and a witch's hat. So now I look like a fairground magician. Ha ha! I don't have a wand, but I do have a rubber ducky, which I'm going to use instead of... The script actually calls for a penguin. I do have a Linux Mandrake penguin, but it has Linux Mandrake written on it in blue. And unfortunately, if you're using iMovie, which is what I use to edit footage, then green screen and blue screen are the same thing. And therefore, if you have blue on something with a green screen background, it deletes both. Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, I, the great Zofolio, or whatever, there's today. Ladies and gentlemen, for your viewing pleasure, my hat will not stay on. That's not for your viewing pleasure, that's because I messed up. For your viewing pleasure, I shall now make this duck disappear. Ta-da! Daft, but it works. Okay, this week, thankfully, Sorcery, the review I'm doing now, is mostly written as piece to camera, so I don't have that much green screen to try and faff around with, which means that hopefully the editing will be quicker. But yeah, I've got a few hours, but not a huge amount, so better get this done. Okay, let's get straight to it. And instantly, it killed that monster. Lovely, you might think. But yeah, but not if I'm just trying to avoid it so I can go to another screen to kill a... Yeah. Shh. But, lovely, but not when you want to... No, you might think that's lovely. And, look, shut up!
I can't answer that.
Trying to get through on this and I keep getting lots of junk mail. Another one here for Romance Media. Would you like to borrow large amounts of money and get your company into debt? No, I would not like to borrow large amounts of money and get my company into debt. Right, back to what I was actually doing. I left a prop down in the library that I needed. I'm going to show a copy of the Amstrad version of Sorcery. Which means I have to actually have the Amstrad version of Sorcery with me. Now at this point, Commodore 64 versions are going to hate me. Now at this point, Commodore 64 version... No. Now at this point, C64 fans are going to hate me. Because here's the thing. The Commodore version is not the best version of this game. Yeah. What I've actually got here is a Silver Jubilee Cumbria Steam Gathering Flask. And I'm going to use this as the flask for the shrinking. Right. So... Oh, I was hoping my waistline would reduce in size. Okay, how do I grow again? There's a cake or something? Damn, I really didn't think this through, did I? Okay. It's actually quite quick for green screen this week, which is useful because I'm running out of time now. I need to quickly check. The only other bit's the Bond villain section, isn't it? Quick, which the rest is done. Again, I've got them colour-coded with pink for up in the office and green for green screen. Okay, at this point I have to stop because I've got to get ready to go to this meeting and do a lot of stuff with the Conservatives, sorting out some computer issues. So I'm almost done with Game Hammer. All I've got to do now is put in the game footage and then it's done. But I've run out of time, unfortunately. So I'll have to do it when I get back instead of having it upload while I was out. It's no massive problem. It'll still go up, it'll still get done, and I'll still get on with comics when I get back anyway. So doing alright. Just a little bit behind schedule, but doing alright anyway. Could this day get any warmer? It's ridiculously hot. Right, so...
It's cool in here, actually.
Oh, I'll come through then. We're here at the Bolton West Conservatives office because it's also where we have our office. So I'm trying to get through without causing too much of a problem. Now we're going to sort out some computer issues with our own computers. Well, let's get it. Everything else, it's all looking nice now. Bit of a small office, but it's enough for what we need. Well, that was a very productive meeting there. We're going to head off to the actual meeting now. We've got all our stuff together. And busy, busy, busy. It's good to see the park so well used.
Yeah, and it's like this most days, you know, when the weather's nice, not only in the holidays.
Try that again. So that was a very productive meeting. It's children's services, safeguarding, things like that. It's one of the most important things that you can do as a counsellor to protect kids, basically. And as a result, it's the one meeting that I always spend a huge amount of time preparing for. I'm vice chair of it now, and it's definitely one of the most important things I've ever done as a counsellor or a person in general, is ensuring that we're doing the best we can to safeguard kids and things like that. So that was a very productive meeting, and it sounds like we're doing a lot of good work, and I'm hopeful that the good work will continue. Now, however, I'm back home after that, and I think it's time that I finished off Game Hammer and then got comics drawn. So let's get to it. Okay, here's the thing. It's taken far, far longer than it should have to get this thing done. The issue was that some of the footage just didn't work for sorcery, so I had to get it again. And as a result, it's taken until 10 o'clock to get this thing uploading. And at this point, I'm worn out. There's only so much you can do when you're racing around all day in the heat, trying to deal with stuff, then getting to meetings, and then after the meeting, trying to sort out computer issues at the office and things like that. I'm worn out, so I'm gonna call it quits for the day. It's one of those annoying situations where I had so much to do, and a couple of things just slowed me down so much I can't do them. But I'm not going to complain, because one of the things that I learned when I was doing door-to-door sales was it doesn't matter what happened yesterday, today is a fresh day. And I've always taken that. Even if you had massive successes or massive problems, the next day is a fresh day, you start anew. That's how I always work now, so I'm going to call it quits today. Today has been a bust, essentially, for doing the comics and getting other stuff done. But at least I've got the meeting done. It was a very productive meeting, and at least we got part of the office stuff sorted, and that was well worth doing because we needed that doing. And now I'm just going to take the rest of the evening off. I'm going to sit and give my cat a cuddle and read a book. So I've got something to review for the Monday Book Club. Okay, so at least it won't all be a bust. See you later.